What is up, bros and hoes? It's Ashley Optic MiDNiTE, and welcome to another episode of Powered Down, the sometimes bi-weekly, sometimes bi-monthly podcast.
Yeah, it's been over a month.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. This has been exactly a month.
It was your fault.
Wow. 1 week. I will take the blame for 1 week because I didn't hit you up. I think there was 1 week you probably would have been down if I had been like podcast.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
you were having
I was having a week. I was like, I'm kind
of
not. Yeah.
And then I think the next week I had, or no, I was like sick.
You were like Monday, dog. And then you were like Tuesday, dog.
Yeah.
And then you're like Optic, dog.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm screwed. So
yeah.
Anyway, we're back. We got some good ass topics today, and I feel like especially, I don't know if we tell them. Do we tell them? We just had a mini podcast before the podcast because I actually haven't talked to Jedi in a long time.
Yeah.
And so
we started recording an hour ago, and we are just talking to you now.
No, it's not an hour.
We started at 3. It is now 3:57.
Well, we had to catch up on some things, okay? We hadn't talked in a while. I missed my buddy, dude.
I missed my buddy, too.
Missed my buddy, bro. I had to sync her up with all my bullshit.
It's the best.
Like usual. Literally, the podcast before the podcast is just me being like, dog, so this happened. And she's
and I'm
like,
why?
Why are you so stupid at life? And I'm like, I don't know. Shoot.
And I'm just like, you need to consult me first. And she's like, that's a great idea. And then she doesn't.
Bro, so I was gonna, but like, it was during Anaheim.
Yeah,
so
I feel. I was not necessarily
I don't
as
think
available.
You would have been able to offer me some advice there. I'm making a statue out of my cough drop wrappers. I don't know if you guys can tell.
Perfect.
Can you tell that my voice is bad, Amanda, or no?
No, it sounds fine.
Bitch, what? I must have like an ear infection then, because I can't like hear my own self. I feel like I sound really like gross and sick.
You probably have a head cold.
I mean, I've had all of it in the last 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks since I've been like this, basically. It's driving me insane.
Yeah, Optic Arena ruined you for Anaheim.
Dude.
I'm offended.
Okay, I shouldn't say that it was Optic Arena because I'm pretty sure it was the anime convention. I was over there touching a bunch of the books and the hentai.
Oh, I didn't know you actually went to a convention.
Oh, I went there. Bro, it was like a normal convention center, and there was like anime con, so it was like thousands of people. And then there's an arena attached to the convention center, and that's where Optic Arena was. And so, yeah, Optic Arena was dope. I mean, I was using like a communal gaming setup, so maybe that had something gross on it.
Yeah,
but I specifically, I don't know if this is what got me sick, but I specifically remember being at the convention, like touching all the shit, and then I went back and ate a wrap without washing my hands, like a fucking degenerate. Yeah, like I forgot, and I didn't bring hand sanitizer. Like Hector hit me up, and he was like, Hector looked at me.
I have a story about that.
Okay, for sure. But he looked at me, and he went like this with his hand, and I was like, "What are you doing this for?" He's like, "Hand sanitizer. You always have it." I'm like, "Shit, I do always have it, but I don't right now."
Same story.
So he did.
He was at Anaheim, and he's like talking to people, and I'm just like talking to Matt and Roger, and he's like, Amanda. I was like, oh my god, hi, and he was like, hand sanitizer? And I was like, yeah, so I go in my fanny pack. But it's not in my fanny pack, Ashley. I accidentally put the sunscreen.
No.
And I had hand sanitizer the rest of the weekend.
And he looked at you with disappointment. He looked at me with mad disappointment. He was just kind of like, no.
And I was like, I got you. I'm going to go back to my Airbnb.
I'll go get it for you, Hector. Don't worry. I didn't do that. I was just like, sorry, bro. I don't got it. But I didn't actually
go. I brought it back the next time.
Now I see why he's so obsessed with it, because I just got the plague.
Well, yeah, because he was like shaking hands with people, taking pictures, and he was like, Amanda, hand sanitizer. I was like, shit.
Yeah, it was like right after we took a group photo, and he was like, I need sanitizer. He's funny. Do you know Hector's like weird thing about germs? He does not like germs.
No, I didn't actually know that.
He has a thing with it. He doesn't like sickness around him. Makes sense though. He's a busy guy. He's trying not to get sick.
Yeah, I get it. It's a good way to be.
I got really sick, and now I'm gonna be like that all the time.
I'm surprised I didn't. Everybody I seem to have been around got really sick, and I'm like,
well, dude, you've been like through the ringer with conventions now. Maybe you have all of the defenses for it. Like I never go outside, so when I go to an anime convention, like
the last time I got sick. Yeah, the last time I got sick from a convention was the Super Smash event, and I feel like that's just a different type of person because there's a lot of BO there too. So I feel like there's just I don't try to judge, but I guess when you have that many different types of fighting games, somebody's a degenerate.
Have you
when
ever
it's just one game
to an anime convention. Actually, no, it wasn't that bad. There was some really cool people, and I don't really watch anime, so I didn't know what the hell is going on. Like, I was there.
Some of them are dope.
And my friends were like looking at stuff and being like, "Oh yeah, that person from this," and I'm like, "Yep." Then like some of their they had like shirts and like streetwear with like it looked super fucking dope. I wanted it so bad, but I know my dumbass would have bought it, and then somebody in the future would have been like, "Oh my god, you know so and so that's on your shirt," and I'd be like, "No, I just think it looks cool."
And they would have been like, "This is the downfall of the anime.
You poser."
You poser, you anime poser, which is like not something anybody aspires to be, as far as I know. I don't even dislike anime. Attack on Titan, dope.
I heard that's one of the good ones.
Death Note, dope.
I had friends in high school that really liked anime. There was actually an anime club at my high school too, which is really dope. It was a lit ass club, dude. Like all the nerds went there. I was surprised I didn't because I was a nerd. But
seriously,
but I tried to watch. There was some anime I tried to watch. I think it was like Inuyasha and then
I'm not a fan of Inuyasha. Naruto I got through quite a bit of, but like I really like the horror like cop style one. So like Attack on Titan is like everything that Walking Dead wishes it could be. Because it's like one of these episodes where it shows every episode just like keeps coming at you hard. And you think, oh, well, you got to have a time for downplay. And I'm like, apparently you don't. Because you can just keep going in. And that's what Attack on Titan is. And then Death Note's just super, super cool.
I heard Death Note's cool.
Yeah.
I'd probably get into some of that.
Yeah, Death Note's good because it's like 32 episodes and it's done. 32 half-hour episodes, that's it. And then
that would disappoint
like Attack on... But it's good.
It's worth it. It's not good.
Well, it's because the biggest issue with like anime is that it fills too much filler episodes. So like the biggest issue with Naruto is that it would hit points where the manga isn't caught up to where the show is. So instead of just stopping for a bit, they just added a bunch of bullshit in between.
That's crazy.
It's like a lot of TV shows do that too. At least filler episodes. But they would just it'd be like filler arcs. It would be like multiple episodes of filler. So you don't get that with something like Death Note. You don't get that with something like Attack on Titan.
Too many side quests.
Yeah, and you don't get that with Death Note because Death Note is just, this is the story that is trying to be told, and then like now it's told. And like Attack on Titan's ongoing, but there's only 2 seasons so far because they did the opposite. When the manga, when they caught up with it, they stopped producing it for a bit until it could get more out.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen with other TV shows?
That's what happens with a lot of TV shows. You say you dislike that, but think of something like Breaking Bad. They literally stopped themselves from turning into that by having a set amount of seasons with a set plan. Yeah. And then once it was done, it was done.
Yeah, I like that. I think Breaking Bad is my all-time favorite show from start to finish.
Yeah,
there's other shows where like I feel like they might have had some stronger seasons, but
absolutely
they always kind of fizzle out or something dumb and the plot happens. I feel like Breaking Bad from beginning to end
is solid.
It's solid. It's slow. It's a slow build always.
Yeah, but it's so a great character development. Great character development all around.
It's intense. It's very intense. I like it.
Yeah,
it's my favorite show.
No, it's a solid. It's not my favorite, but it's solid.
Do you have like a favorite like beginning?
I think it's The Office at this point. The Office is my favorite show, and if we have to be like,
rid of Michael.
Yeah, because other than like the handful of episodes with Will Ferrell where he's annoying, but everybody else knows he's annoying, like I think the show ends really strong too. Like it's solid.
They did. They ended it
solid
pretty well.
In my opinions, and it ended very well. The last episode is amazing. So a lot of long running comedies screw themselves by ruining the ending. So like How I Met Your Mother, in my opinion, ruined the ending. And that makes the rest of it look a little bit worse retroactively. Whereas The Office, I can forgive a lot of its shortcomings for how good the last episode was and how much they did right going into the conclusion of the series. Like they understood their characters and like resolved it properly.
Like The Office gets a little, I felt like it got a little slow sometimes compared to how strong the beginning seasons were. But
that's fair.
I feel like they ended it great.
Absolutely.
Freaking.
And then like probably Game of Thrones would probably be my current favorite television show
that is
running.
Into it.
You do.
Like
Roger just got into it.
I know like people tell me like you just gotta like get through the first like little bit, but like I've watched episodes 1 through 6 like 3 different times.
I think you just have to don't feel like you need to follow every single character's name and then just kind of let it happen and then know when the show needs
I would be like, wait, so this guy's talking to this guy now what's the problem? Now what?
It's because like there's like a few characters that have the same name.
They just throw you into the fire, bro.
I know.
I wasn't ready for it. So I know that if I get it down and I follow it, I heard it gets really, really good.
Oh, hella good. So amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I heard there's a lot of crazy scenes because it's HBO.
Yes.
like
It's amazing.
NC-17 type of shit.
Woo! Yeah, well, there's like that stuff that I don't care about, but then there's like the like
Oh yeah, I don't care about that either. Stupid.
stuff that would
So
like
lame.
stuff that would like Ashley, you know that you have internet access, right?
Yeah.
You've got access to the internet.
But
and
it's
you can
not
look
like
up anything
tastefully
whenever-
done, Amanda. I want like
I want HBO level porn, Amanda.
I need backstory, dude. I need good lighting, man. I don't want
Good
an
lighting.
Airbnb in the background.
The background.
I want it to be nicely
Cool.
done, tastefully.
Absolutely.
Bro.
Tasteful. Yeah,
about it.
absolutely. I totally get that. Yeah.
Think about it.
Think about it.
So, what's new with you? Great.
I went to
segue.
Anaheim.
Yeah,
It was
same.
great.
Me too.
I've seen a lot of movies. Some of them were good. Some of them were not.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, I'm gonna ask you about Jurassic Park eventually. So
Yeah,
I know
eventually
you're
we're
locked
gonna
and
build to
loaded
it.
for that. But how was Anaheim? Was it work? Was it play? Was it both? What'd you do?
It was both. So I went for like a couple of extra days. So I got there the Thursday and I didn't get back till last Wednesday.
Oh damn.
So
you were there like
work-wise-
6 days.
Yeah, it was great. So like the first day we got there, we ended up going to Venice Beach for a bit while we were waiting for our other friends to land because we
That's-
got there super early.
It's my favorite place in LA, by the way.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wait, so what
It
did you
was
do with your
cool.
luggage? I
We
always
just
wonder that.
carried it around.
Oh.
I had like a little, I just have like carry-on stuff. So I just had like a backpack and then a little, like a little tiny rolly carry-on. So it was really easy.
Yeah, I
to
would have
just
had
go
like
around with
my
that.
well, like I don't check my bag, but I have a bag that can go in the overhead bin, but it still has wheels. Like I
Yeah.
would have looked like
Yeah,
a-
exactly. So
like
it
a
was totally
fuck.
fine.
You didn't care
Yeah.
about looking like a fuck.
I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I look like a fuck. It's fine. My luggage
fine.
says Canada on it. People are like, oh, it's the Canadians. It's fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
So we did that, and that was great. And then we went back to the airport to wait for our friends, and then we took an Uber, obviously. And
Pretty
then
close
we
to
went
LAX, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't far at all. And then we took an Uber back, and we went to our friend Rita's birthday dinner.
I love Rita.
We love Rita, and we
Sorry.
recruited her to Soar, so I got to record
Dope.
that, which
Oh
is
yeah,
awesome.
dude, I watched that clip yesterday on Twitter, and I heard your voice in the background. I was like,
Yeah, that was me.
That's my
That's
president.
man.
That's
that's my
the,
president.
Amanda the fucking
Yeah.
Jedi.
Exactly. So I got to record that, which was cool, just for a basic little Twitter video,
Cool.
because everybody else is allowed having nice recruitments, not me. So
You had a good one. What are you talking about?
Well,
I thought it was
reaction-wise.
cute. I thought
It's
it was
funny.
cute.
If you knew what it was, you thought it was funny. But if you took it seriously, obviously it was stupid as shit.
Oh, you're talking
that
about
was
like
the-
the reaction on the channel?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah,
Fuck that. Dude,
Yeah.
you want to know something?
Mm.
I don't watch any video that I'm in or read any comments. It has changed my life.
I like have to. I spend half of my time like answering comments on YouTube. Sometimes like not bad ones, not ones that shit talk me. Sometimes I do that too. But like I do a lot of movie reviews on my channel now, so I like discussing with people.
Oh,
But somebody
true.
was like, you should
No, I
have a
mean like
manager.
on other channels. Like
Oh
like
yeah,
anything on Nation.
Yeah.
If I'm in Hector's vlog, I'm like not
Yeah,
watching that
don't.
one.
Yeah, exactly. You just stay away. I agree with that actually. I do not
for
watch
my-
anything.
Mental sanity, I can't do it.
No, I get you. I get it. I get it 100%.
I
People are
read my own
dicks.
comments, but even sometimes,
Yeah.
like you said, like if I have a video that pops a little bit, gets more views.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's always
I
a
don't
weird
look at
comments.
Yeah, I don't want to look at the comments, but sometimes they happen.
No,
And then
if it's
sometimes
my
I
own
get
video,
great motivation.
I'll at the very least check it out. But
yeah, of course. Because I know, like, Jev won't. Jev has Alexis go through his comments, and the nice ones, she'll, like, be like, oh, this was a nice comment. But, like, he won't.
damn, bro.
He's like, after, like, the 2 years of Fist Me Daddies, I had to stop. It's like, I get it. Yeah, no,
crazy.
but yeah, no, it was really cool. So, you know, I went to the event, did a lot of, like, videography and, like, filming. I took a lot of pictures this time, so I'm really excited to get some of those out.
Dude, I
Did, like,
think
some G Fuel photography. So.
pictures are the way to get your name out there. I mean, unless
Yeah,
you like,
that's
you
the
could
plan.
get some cool videography clips for sure. But
Yes.
I think,
which
like,
I got a
people
bunch of
that
stuff in the
can-
hype squad.
people that can take good pictures get more shout outs.
Yeah, that's the plan. So I got a bunch of those that I got to go through, and
Why didn't you get a
bunch
picture
of
of me?
different
What the hell, you dick?
because you didn't fucking go, hoe bag.
Hoe bag, dude. Did
I
you,
literally
did I-
was
did
texting
I,
you all
did I tell?
weekend.
Did I didn't tell you guys what Amanda did when I went in her stream after, but she like pulled. You know the clip from Mean Girls where what's her name? Amanda Seyfried. I forget her character's
Yeah,
name. But
Amanda
she
Seyfried's
calls,
character.
she's on the phone. And she's like,
I can't make it. I'm sick. And then, boo, you whore. I pulled that right up for Ashley.
I mean, it was a little more bad than that, but yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Boo, you
basically.
whore.
You whore. Exactly.
I need to watch Mean Girls now.
You do, because it's a great movie. It's fantastic.
Do you think it's the best comedy? I saw like
It's
Crimsix
one
talking about like what's the best comedy.
Yeah, and everybody who commented on that thread is an idiot who has bad taste in movies.
Take it back, Amanda the Jedi. I think
Oh
Step
my
Brothers is the best comedic movie.
I disagree, but
What
I
is-
also
what do
hate
you
Will
think?
Ferrell.
I love Will Ferrell.
Comedies like that don't need to be movies. They're like extended skits, which is fine. That's fine. I think that a good comedy requires using proper like editing, proper use of like everything. Like take advantage of everything at your disposal to make things funny, like frames, people walking into frame, people.
What's
Like,
your
there's tons
favorite?
of-
Do you have a favorite comedic movie that you
I have like a
regard as,
handful,
the
but
best?
like for example, for that's like I don't like Will Ferrell, so automatically I'm not
What
a fan
about
of
a
that
movie
entire
like Pineapple
subsection.
Express?
I'm okay with Pineapple Express, but for those style movies, I would say my favorite's probably like Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I like
That's
that one
a good
a lot.
one.
I love that one. I
Gets
love
the full
Superbad.
frontal male nudity
Yeah.
right out of
Yeah.
the way.
Exactly.
Superbad.
I
I'd
like-
say like my top 3 would be like Step Brothers, Superbad, Pineapple Express.
Yeah, but like that thread, people were like Talladega Nights. And I'm like, fuck off with Talladega Nights.
No.
That's what I mean. That thread, like he was like, is it one or these two? And I'm like, I don't think it's either. But then you look at the thread and it's like all of these like the worst
I
movies.
really
I'm like,
like Happy Gilmore. Like, okay, I shouldn't say that because Happy Gilmore is one of the
yeah, but it's like
greatest.
nostalgia. Yeah, but like the comedy doesn't it just
Nostalgia.
doesn't stack up anymore to me. Like I just can't do it. So like I like a lot of like Edgar Wright comedy stuff. So I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I think that like that's hilarious. Like, I feel
Wait,
like
that's
hilarious
a
to me.
comedy?
Yes.
Oh shit, I haven't seen it. I've been meaning to see it.
It's like
I just
comedy
haven't.
with action stuff thrown in, but it is like primarily, it's like literally he finds out the girl works for Amazon and he just like really quickly orders something and then like, you know, his roommate looks and he's like, Scott, are you waiting for the package you just ordered? And he's just like sitting in front of the door looking all like primed and proper.
Wait, so
And
the
he's like-
girl's gonna bring it to him?
Yeah, because she's an Amazon delivery person. So it's like, it doesn't
Oh,
necessarily
you
make
mean
sense,
like
but
Amazon
like,
Prime Now?
yeah, but it's like if you actually just look, if you watch it, it's just like how he uses sound, how he uses like visuals on screen is all part of the comedy. So it's like
Word.
he's on the phone call with his ex being like, it's fine, I'm totally over it. And like the narrator's like, he's not. It's like,
He's not though.
he's not. He hasn't got his hair cut ever since. Like just really funny shit like that. So I like I think that is like the mark of being a great comedy, because it actually uses everything at its disposal. But I'm like I will openly say I'm not a fan of Will Ferrell, so like I can't appreciate
Okay,
that comedy.
let's unpack that. How? Why? What is wrong with you?
With Will Ferrell, or why don't I like Will Ferrell?
Yeah, why don't you like Will
I
Ferrell?
feel Will Ferrell to me is like an extension of like the like slapstick comedy era, like so the people that go over the top. So you've got like your like Adam Sandler's, who I don't find funny anymore. I loved Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore growing up, but I can't like Billy Madison's gross. If you really watch it, like so much gross shit happens in that movie.
I've watched it recently. It's one of my favorite nostalgia movies where like I don't think
Exactly.
it's funny now, but it makes me feel good to watch because it reminds
Yeah.
me of when I
But
thought
I
it was
loved
funny.
it back then. And then like
That
who's
Veronica
who's the
Vaughn.
Canadian? Who's the Canadian comedian?
There's a lot of them.
The other one that's one of those
Oh.
big ones. Adam Sandler, Liar.
Oh, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Is
He's
he
okay, but
Canadian?
like
He is
he is.
Canadian. Wow.
He's split. But so Jim Carrey, he's all right. But then like Will Ferrell, I've just like
You don't like the over the top like characters.
exactly.
Have
And
you
I think
ever?
he
Okay,
ruins The Office.
both of those
Like,
guys have actually done serious movies. What do you think about?
I like the serious
them
ones.
Doing those. Have you ever watched?
I was
them?
okay. Yeah, I like Stranger Than Fiction from what I remember. I haven't seen it in a
That
while.
is an amazing movie.
Yeah, I
Stranger
liked
Than
it.
Fiction is like one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies.
I think the comedians can make some of the best serious movies if they actually like take the second to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think that they get this like, I feel like to be that good at comedy and to be that funny, you have to have the reverse. You have to have a very understanding of the darkness to be able to bring that much actual comedy forward. So like, I'm not saying that Will Ferrell isn't a funny person. I'm just saying that his comedy to me suits better to just skits, not entire movies.
No, yeah, I feel like you don't. I don't feel like you dislike Will Ferrell. I think you just dislike his style that he had to do in
Yeah.
a lot of movies.
Yeah, so like I like him as side character. So like his character in Wedding Crashers I thought was funny because he's just there and then he's gone.
Yeah.
but that's fine. Like that, like I said, it's not me hating on him specifically. I just don't like Will Ferrell led movies.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of the comedy style. Whereas like I am a fan of like your Jason Segel comedies, Seth Rogen, James Franco. I like them. Like I think they're funny.
Dude, they're
like,
legends.
That's my kind of comedy.
I feel like that's
what
like,
I like.
or I guess I shouldn't say our generation's, like Billy Madison's is like the Seth Rogen flicks, but I feel like they're like a newer generation's like comedy movies.
Because they can just play themselves in every single movie, and that's fine because we still like it.
Yeah. I wonder, has Seth Rogen ever done like a serious role? I can't remember.
I can't remember. He's probably been in something serious.
Have you watched Broad City yet?
No.
Fuck you. Sorry.
Fuck you. You haven't watched Game of Thrones.
Okay, but like.
Or Scott Pilgrim. They've been out for ages.
You haven't watched Broad City.
You haven't watched Game of Thrones, the #1 ranked television show in the world.
Somebody tell Amanda the Jedi to watch Broad City.
I haven't been into TV shows right now. I'll be honest. Like I haven't been into investing my time into television shows. I've been like watching a lot of movies. Like
I haven't even watched Westworld.
Damn, I haven't either, but I need to get into it because it's based off of a book.
Actually, I've been watching Wentworth. It's an Australian TV show.
I know, yes.
It's actually fucking amazing.
Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to get to Wentworth. I'm supposed to get to that one too.
Dude, you have to. Otherwise, I'm mad at you.
I'll get to it.
And then have you ever watched Easy on Netflix?
No, but it's been promoting it a lot to me. So
yeah, it did to me, and I saw Aubrey Plaza in like a snippet of it, and I was like,
I'm in.
So I click it, and she's only in one of the episodes. So I watched the whole fucking show in like 2 days.
Where's Aubrey Plaza?
Like looking for her in the other episode.
Where's she?
Where'd she go? Bring her back. She's literally only in one of them.
That's terrible.
But she was wonderful. I'm a little late to her hype train. I'm gonna start watching some of her movies. I've seen her.
Watch Parks and Rec.
I've seen her in that. Yeah, that's where I first like knew she existed. I just think that she has the best reaction gifs, of most celebrities.
Yeah, it's true. She's up there.
So like, I should, consume her movies. And you ever like look up a celebrity? And like me, like I like Aubrey Plaza now. I'm like, dude, that's my girl. Like that's my new celebrity girl, right?
So I'm gonna go look up everything she's ever been in.
I Google it. She's been like with the same person for like 7 years, and in my head, I'm like, damn, like as if I had a chance, like as if it was like a possibility.
No, literally, the lesbian community is pushing her with Elizabeth Olsen so hard right now.
You've seen it though. You've seen the evidence.
I've seen it.
I'm a part of what she's saying.
Friends.
Okay. No, girl, listen.
They're gal pals.
Listen, straight girls can be hella weird with each other sometimes, but I know hookupage when I see it. Just saying. I'm just saying. Or maybe she's just, I don't know. I'm not a straight girl, so I don't know how they are with each other. That's normal.
I do not know.
To like slap your friend's ass and then like she looks at you like, yeah, I get it. Like,
get it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. So
I have no idea.
But anyway, yeah, it looks like she has a boyfriend. Sucks to suck. Gotta respect their relationship. I did not have any direct line of communication with her whatsoever. So I'm not sure how in my head I was making that scene. But like, damn.
It's fine. Everything's okay though.
I need to find like a subreddit where it talks about them because I need to know if there's any new updated evidence. This is like the time where we thought like Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss were together.
They are, or they were.
They are. Maybe they're just gal pals though. I don't know how gal pals work.
I'm
incapable of having a gal pal.
I'm a gal pal.
No, okay.
Oh, you mean like a girl that you're actually dating? Gotcha.
No, I'm saying like, okay, we're going to get into this whole philosophical type of situation. Can the gays be friends with each other without wanting to bang and be platonic? Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
But the gal pal thing is like, we're both straight. There's no even chance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no chance that they're going to be like, oh yeah, like let's leave our boyfriends and be together. Like, not saying there's a chance of that happening between us Jedi, because there's not, because like that'd be way too gay.
I'm just not into you.
Yeah, I'm just not into you, and you're just not into me, and that's okay.
Exactly, and that's okay.
But we're not gal pals.
No, we are not gal pals.
We're just platonic fucking chicks.
We're homies.
homies, bro.
Homies.
You ever been in the homie zone? Like, have you ever, like, in your past, of course, liked a girl, and then she called you homie or
No.
bro?
No.
That never happens to me either. Not even one time.
Not even one time.
Just kidding. That happens a lot, but
Yeah.
I call
I'm
them
sure it's
homies
happened to,
too.
like-
I've homie zoned
Yeah.
a bunch of chicks.
I'm sure you have. You tell me. You're like, man, I gotta hit them
I'm the
with
type of
homie."
person when somebody shows interest in me, I'm for some reason disinterested. And
Yep,
then if I
typical,
see
actually.
somebody who's like completely unattainable for whatever reason, I'm like, that's
That's
my
my
person.
girl.
That's my girl right there. She'll come
That's my-
around. Aubrey
that's
Plaza will
boo.
come around, dude.
That's my boo.
That's my. I'm gonna just pine after her for no reason.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're straight? Even better. There's literally no chance. Let
Chance?
me make sure.
Love you.
Let me just
Let
become
me-
obsessed for a sec.
Let me get the fucking U-Haul.
I've actually never U-hauled yet. I'm unimpressed with myself. I feel like at the age
I
that
don't
I
think
am,
that's-
I should have done that already. I've never moved
Yeah,
in
but
with
like,
a girl,
no,
bro.
you don't want the full U-Haul. You don't want to be like, oh my god, we've been on 2 dates, but like, I'm moving in.
Yeah, you're. Oh, you need to be. You need a new roommate. Oh well.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Why don't we just move in
That's-
together?
That's so convenient. Me too.
We're in love, so
We're
like.
in love. We can make it work.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Nope.
I need to know you for a minimum of 5 years. We need to be dating for 6. Don't ask how that works. And then we move in together. And then at our 15-year anniversary, I'll
Well-
propose.
Well, Ashley, considering, you know, you date people before they know you exist with the, like, that's my boo over there. She don't know it yet. So I guess you could be dating for 6 years after only actually knowing each other for 5.
Me and
So
Lady
you're
Gaga,
good.
we've been together for 2 years now. So
You're good.
She doesn't
You're
know I
good.
exist. But, like, you know. Lady Gaga, if you
Exactly.
could have your publicist follow me back on Twitter, that'd be great.
That'd be
So I could then message you.
Mm-hmm. That's all
Thank
you need.
That would work. She would see my message and be like, wow, where have you been all my life?
Exactly.
I don't think that's how it works. I think that's
No, it
evidence
totally
of why
is.
I'm going to be single for the next 5 years.
You're not going to be single for the next 5 years. It's going to be fine.
Jedi, I actually believe that I will be.
No, you're going to be fine.
I will bet you.
Just keep believing, and then that's how you'll get, it'll go the other way.
I've decided I'm going to delete the 3 dating apps that I have downloaded. And I don't have them downloaded to date, which is, like, I haven't even been swiping lately.
Yeah, I got you.
So, but I was confused because, like, if I delete them, like, I think I deleted one of them a while ago, and then I brought it back because I was, like, on my bullshit real quick.
Oh,
So
my
then
bullshit.
I brought it back, and I had, like, people that liked me while I was gone. And I was like, how do I get myself taken down so they can't see me? I'm old. I can't figure it out. How can they? Do I just
thought they
delete it?
couldn't.
Do I have to deactivate? Like, who do I call?
I don't know.
Ghostbusters?
I don't know.
Get me off of there, bro.
Get me off there. I don't know.
Do you think that you can tell if someone's crazy by looking at their pictures?
I believe I'm a firm believer in the crazy eyes. I don't
Thank
think you can
you.
tell.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
think you
saying
can
that.
tell all people are
No.
crazy. Sometimes people are gonna sneak up on you, but like there's certain people that you're like,
I had this chick like me, and it was one of the apps where I can see that they like me before I like them.
yeah,
And I seen her, and I was like maybe she did have a little bit of blurbs about herself too, which reinforced the craziness to me. And I was
if
like,
you can't handle me at my best or my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Run away.
I don't think that's how life works.
Exactly.
Chelsea, chill out. That's not her name,
out.
but
No.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you could just tell. You were like, shit.
Dude, it was it's mostly how their pictures. You can tell how someone has their pictures is like a lot of what they're looking for. And so maybe she's just
Yes.
looking for something different than me, and that's fine. But
That's
like,
fine.
I could just tell she's crazy.
That's fine. It happens.
I think too, what reinforces this even more is I did give a girl my number one time. Like, this was a long time ago, off the dating app. And she wouldn't stop hitting me up. She was blowing up my phone. I was like, dude, I should have known because I think you look kind of crazy. But I kind of like that. So, like, can I just find, like, the
Maybe I need
perfect
that right now.
Can I just find the perfect amount of crazy? Like, is there an acceptable amount of crazy?
Probably yes.
There's a good crazy, bro, right? I need the good crazy. That's all I'm saying.
But you need me to help you determine what is the good crazy.
Amanda, no. I'm going to be single for the next 5 years. I'm deleting my dating apps. I'm not going to meet anybody. And if I do, they're not going to stack up to these impossible standards that I have in my head. So, like, why bother? Literally. And then if they show interest in me, I'm going to be like, nah.
No, never mind.
I'm waiting for Lady Gaga, bro.
Never mind. God, Ashley, you're a nightmare.
Dude, there was pictures of her at Pride. I was like, holy shit, that's my wife. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't think that. I think that's kind of weird. So do you think that's weird? Like,
yes, when people are serious about it.
Yeah, I'm joking, by the way. Like, yeah, I think Lady Gaga's cool. Love her music. She's a great performer. She seems like a cool chick, but I don't really know her. So, like, what if she's
people
a
who are like,
person? I don't know.
Yeah, you cannot judge people based on the persona that they put, you know, in.
It's like when people have crushes on me, and I'm like, dude, you do not know me. Like, I'm actually a really boring, lame person.
She's way funnier in person than she is online. It's great.
Am I?
I think you're a little bit more open when you're like in person or like when we're just talking behind. I feel like you have a really good filter for certain things.
Well, okay, Amanda the Jedi, can we put this disclaimer out there? I actually feel very comfortable with you because you're my motherfucking homie. So like that enables me to be a little more funny to you.
Yes,
but if I don't know you, I'm just like, all right.
Oh, I get it.
Give me some time and I'm gonna make you laugh, Grill.
Yeah, no, I totally get it because I'm like really boring when people meet me. I think so.
No, what?
I don't know. Maybe. Thank you for disagreeing.
You thought I was really cool when you met me, and now you probably don't think I'm as cool as you thought I was.
No, you're super cool.
No.
I think you're even more cool. No, I swear to God, I do.
Yeah, but like...
Especially after Dallas. Like, I thought you were the awesomest, but then meeting you in person, like, really just, like, drove it home. I'm like, that's my homie right there. That's like, my homie forever.
Dude, yeah, we did become, like, homies for life at Dallas.
Yeah, it was good. It was, like, everything. Ugh.
I agree. Amanda the Jedi is my homie for life, bro.
Homie for life.
Homie for life. Homie zone.
I'm gonna be yelling at you in 50 years.
Do you have
your
people asking you still? Because I have like mutual friends. Well, mutual people that we know. They're like, "You a Jedi, huh?" I'm like,
no one.
That
not
would be
a single
so
person.
Gay.
It would be so. Not a single person. You still have people that are like so.
I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he'd be cool with it. But we both know.
Interesting. Is it one of the same people as before?
Maybe it's the same person. I don't know.
Maybe.
But like,
I don't know.
No, it's like people like in the not like people that watch us, but like a mutual person we know. So anyway,
Gotcha.
And I have to explain to them how it's possible for two chicks to be too gay to date each other. And I'm like, that would be way too gay, bro. That would be like
too gay.
It's too gay. Won't happen. You have to find a balance.
Yeah, it's a balance, gay.
Or like, I don't know. I think I'm in the camp that I think too, like gay guys or straight people or gay girls, I think they can be platonic friends without like one of them getting weird.
Yeah, exactly. I have tons of friends that have friends that are guys that they're not trying to like, and vice versa.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you feel like when girls and guys are friends, it's a little more difficult because sometimes the guys can really be holding out?
Yeah, I think it can go both ways because I feel like sometimes girls can too, but it is way more common for guys to be the ones being like, I'm fine being friends.
Yeah, maybe like hopefully one day you break up with your boyfriend though and then hit me up. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's not a good thing. It's not going to work.
No.
You're going to have a bad time if you do that.
You're going to have a bad time.
Got to just accept it. Be like, all right.
And move on. Just move on.
Move on, bitch.
Yep.
Anyway, I completely derailed our conversation as usual.
No, that's fine. That was good.
You were talking about Anaheim.
Yeah. Oh, it was just really.
You were doing some work. You're taking pictures.
Yeah, pictures. Lots of different stuff like that. Roger lent me one of his lenses one day, so that was really nice.
Whoa. Wait, so are we
ones.
going to see you in the credits of Vision or whatever?
No, Vision already came out.
I'm an idiot. Dude, how did Roger? I hope he's not watching. If you watch this, Roger, if you're watching this, turn it off. I'm about to gas you up.
Turn it off.
Dude, he turned around he said that he didn't like his editing in the Vision, but I thought it was great.
I know, it was great.
He turned that around so fast. It was like a Wednesday. I think it was like the day before it came out.
Yeah.
We were shooting with him all day at our new space. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, when the fuck did he edit this? Like, I'm like, when did he make Vision?
When he said it was coming out the next day, he was still editing it. Like,
oh, you buck wild.
Because, like, I was literally the last person I hung out with at the actual event was Roger. And, like, after that Roger was the one, like, I went to a party with Roger after, like, Roger was the person, so we were in Uber, and he was explaining to me, like, how much he had to do before he left for the PUBG tournament.
Oh, yeah, because
like,
then he had to leave, too.
Exactly. So he was like, I have, like, 3 days, basically, to turn this around. And I was like, damn.
And he did, and it was
He did,
marvelous.
alone.
Good job, Roger.
Roger's the homie. I think Roger really benefits from kind of being a little bit more condensed with things, because when he told me everything that was going to be in it, I was like, this is going to be like a 40-minute vision, and then he managed to get it out at like 23 minutes or something like that. And I was like, so he knows, like, where I would be like, oh, this is round one of this and blah blah blah, I would like really cut it down a lot. He's just like, I'm just going to go right to the highlights, the lowlights, and then like get the like the method stuff, like
you don't
right
want to
down
see
to
like
it.
the pool play stuff or whatever.
Like
I think
a little
that's
bit of
good.
it, but
yeah, I think it's good. I think like, I don't know, man. Hitch got burnt out, bro, eventually. And I hope that doesn't happen to Roger. I hope that
Roger literally said, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
If I keep doing this.
If
and I was
he
like,
keeps
don't
doing
die.
it that way, I don't know. I don't know what he knows what he needs to do. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't say like he needs more people or he needs somebody else. I don't know what he needs, but like doing that for that a long amount of time is not ideal.
He would probably benefit from having somebody else going to certain events. That would probably be the best thing that people can do.
Yeah, maybe
and then
like somebody that we know that's gonna, kind of getting their wings spread in the videography,
already has a camera,
has all the
it.
equipment that they need. They just need some plane tickets,
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe
basic,
like a Jedi.
Maybe. A Jedi.
I don't know, man.
Exactly.
I'm your biggest fan. I tell him all the time. He knows you, obviously.
He also agreed with me when you were like, nah, when I was like, it'd be kind of interesting to have a vision where like Hitch directed and then Roger edited. He was like, that I actually gave Hitch that offer because I thought it would have been like really sick.
Yeah.
But I also see the benefit of just having
one
one person involved. I really like that it's just like, this is his and he can do whatever he wants with it. But
I could see how Davis wouldn't want to do that.
Agreed.
Like, it would be cool from Roger's perspective, but I could see why Davis would be like, maybe don't.
Yeah, because he was like, Davis goes to the events and records stuff and like, asks the interview questions, and then I just add the editing flair to it.
True.
Which could have been cool. But obviously, Roger knows what he's doing. They both have a real flair for what...
Yeah, they're both really good in their own rights.
Hitch is amazing at interviews and getting raw emotion and then making sad stuff.
He's good at like asking the right questions or knowing, like, he knows like the climate of the things that he's shooting, which is,
and Roger's getting
not saying that Roger doesn't.
No, he's getting better. Roger's getting
not
a
as
hell of a lot better.
experienced at doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So
he'll get there. I fucking love Roger. You can start, or you can begin watching now. Love you, bro.
Love Roger.
He's probably not watching. I do too.
Probably not.
That's the friend right there.
That's the friend. Yeah.
What other topics should we get into?
I don't know.
We had some conversation before, so I don't actually know how long we've been going.
We've been going for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit like 40, because I said that it was 3:57 when I said that we had been talking for like an hour already, and it's
true. Okay, so we're like 40 minutes in.
Yeah, at most. So it's not too bad.
All right, cool. My throat is dying, so that's why I'm asking. I'm like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna power through, but if I mute my mic to cough, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I've had this shit for like 2 weeks, bro. I'm dying.
2 weeks.
What is that? You think that's bronchitis? I should go to the doctor.
Could be bronchitis.
I've had bronchitis though before, and it's way worse than what I have. I like just have like a dry throat, like a
could be like
the last bit of it. I can't get rid of it.
Sometimes that's what lingers the most is stuff like that.
Dude, yeah, I think it's because I have the air conditioning on all the time.
Yeah,
so
that'll do it.
Freaking
It dries.
here,
Yeah,
and I just can't I need to buy a humidifier or like go take a shower with Lady Gaga.
Just whatever works.
Whatever works, bro.
God damn it.
Dude, if she ever watched this, she would be like, "This chick's a psycho."
Yep. Yeah, she would. Or she'd be into it. It's hard to say. Actually, back.
And we're back. I had to take a little break and cough it out, Well, I didn't cough anything out, but
just coughing.
I had to recover.
She needs some water.
Dude, yeah, I needed more water and like to just breathe for a sec.
Yep. She was crying a bit.
Yeah, I started crying like from coughing, and a Jedi was looking at me like, dude, you were trying so hard because you were trying to cover for me. You were like, so guys, and I was like dying.
I was like, everybody, how you doing? She'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna edit it out though. It's too much. It's too much dead time, especially if they're just listening. But anyway, next topic. So Jedi, you've been really outspoken about this on YouTube, Twitter. I've noticed you are very fired up And Fired Up Jedi is my favorite.
Yeah.
That's how I met you. Like the Fired Up
true.
Snapchat. Like you were fired up about like something.
Tim Hortons
Tim
being
Hortons
closed.
being closed.
Yeah.
Because you had to go to work when it was.
I had to go
I
to
don't know.
work.
It was bad. It was bad. You were
it was
very
bad.
fired up.
I was.
You saw the movie the new Jurassic World,
Oh, I did.
and it upset you. Tell me why.
Oh. We're going to talk about Jurassic World.
Dude, she just popped open a bottle of, what is that?
This is hard cider.
Hard cider.
Hard cider. It's
Amanda
Coastliner.
is being forced to drink because of the mental anguish that Jurassic World Park evolution.
Yeah. World Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
So
It could also be called Crushed Dreams.
did you enjoy the most recent Jurassic Park?
That is the most recent Jurassic Park. Do you mean
the one
Jurassic?
from
Okay.
before.
Jurassic
Chris
World,
Pratt.
like the first one, the first Jurassic World, I thought was like average. I thought that there was a lot of
Yeah.
really good moments in it, and then I thought that there was a lot of really stupid shit in it. Like the second it went like, we're gonna take these dinosaurs to the Middle East and they're gonna fight the terrorists. I was like, what the fuck? There's the
Dude,
shark, and y'all
right?
just jumped off it. Like what? What the fuck? So I was like, damn. That's stupid, but you know the rest is pretty decent, you know. And I like Chris Pratt. I prefer Chris Pratt playing Star-Lord type roles, but I was fine with it.
I like Chris Pratt doing literally whatever he wants.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm fine with Chris Pratt. Like what I'm saying is that's not my favorite Chris Pratt role.
Oh yeah.
Star-Lord's my favorite Chris Pratt role, but like I was good with
Same.
this. It was fine. So I was like, you know, it was good. It was average. It wasn't anything inherently horrendous about it, and there wasn't anything so bad about it. There was still moments of like wonder and still moments of like, wow, these dinosaurs. There were some really sad moments that I wasn't really huge on, but for the most part, it was like, this is a good movie.
Yeah.
Well,
it was
not good.
decent.
It was
like
it's a decent
I got what I
movie.
expected out of it. I expected
Exactly.
dinosaurs. I got that.
I was not expecting Jurassic Park 1. I was not expecting it to come anywhere near that. I was expecting something on par with like Jurassic Park 2 and 3, and that's what I got in my opinion.
Yeah.
This one.
So what is different about it that makes it so bad? Tell me, Jedi. I haven't seen it, so if you've seen it, you'll understand. And if you haven't, explain for the people without.
I won't go into
ruining
spoilers.
it.
Yeah,
But
I won't ruin it for anybody, but it's like, it really is like, it's plot issues. It's literally the only positive thing I can give this movie is some of the cinematography. But as I've been saying everywhere on the internet, wrapping shit in gold doesn't change the fact that it's shit.
True.
Everybody knows that's a turd. So
You can't shine a turd, bro.
Exactly. So, you know, basically it starts. The first act is like, I find very rushed, which is like not the worst thing in the world. If you have a lot to say, you can kind of speed across the intro, but it's like one scene, next scene, island, not island, something like just jump. And it just like really quickly, which is fine. It's fine. It's cool. I knew it was going to be sad based on the trailer, so I feel like it's not spoiling anything if it's been in the trailer. Can I talk about anything that's obviously in the trailer?
I mean, yeah, I haven't even seen the trailer.
Okay,
but
the first
yeah.
trailer made it
Why
seem
is
like it was going to be like a horror, which I think is a logical direction to go with the series now, because like Jurassic Park exists in two phases, two stages. Stage one, the original, is the wonderment of what you've created, the wonderment of dinosaurs, the wonderment of seeing something for the first time that's been eradicated from the entire world and just millions of years ago, like millions and millions of years ago, they've been gone, and
like
to have them in front of you,
coolness, and then
it's
like
it's
the
coolness
kitchen scene.
and it's amazing. Exactly, it's amazing. But then comes in the failure of man, the ignorance of man, and man's desire to play God when it can't and shouldn't, and thinking that it has control over situations that it doesn't. Chaos happens. In the book, it even goes further. Even if like none of the events of the if Nedry had never done the computer program to shut down all the park stuff, the book actually acknowledges that the raptors had been sneaking out of their paddock. They'd figured out a way to get out of the paddock, and they were like nesting all around the island. So even if none of that shit had happened in the movie, give it like 10 months and people are going to be attacked by raptors. Like it's just, that was happening. So like no matter what, they thought they had control over a situation that they didn't have control over, and they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing because there was no regulation. And that's what makes Jurassic Park. So you've got the wonderment of discovery, and then you have like the terrifyingness of nature. Right. And that was what, in my opinion, makes a good Jurassic Park movie.
Where'd they go wrong with that, Jedi?
Does not do the wonderment of anything. It is depressing. So the first trailer was good, really pushed up the horror side, which I think is a logical direction to go with it if they're going to go that way. But then it's just sad. So second trailer comes out, and like dinosaurs are dying, dinosaurs are drowning, and I'm like, I don't want to watch dinosaurs drowning. Like I don't want to see that shit.
What happened?
It's basically they find out that the island that they're all on was apparently on an active volcano, and they didn't realize it. And so then they all just get pushed in the ocean, and they're the ones that don't get saved, and they only save like a handful. And then I thought that was going to be the saddest, but then they keep going. And then the rest of the movie is just like, it's like hours of dinosaur torture. It's like the people who took the dinosaurs are just torturing them. It's just like tortured dinosaurs here and there. Like, it just wasn't enjoyable to watch. And like, people are like, well, if you care, that means they made you care. And I'm like, they didn't make me care about dinosaurs. Steven Spielberg made me care about dinosaurs like 20 something years ago in the first Jurassic Park. That's why I care about the ones now.
Dude, imagine being a kid and you haven't seen the old ones and these are like your Jurassic Parks.
Fuck, I hate it. Rip. So it's just depressing in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't understand how somebody can like dinosaurs and enjoy this movie because like they shove them in little tiny cages. There's really only one scene where a dinosaur gets comeuppance and the rest is just sad, and then the ending implications are sad. So that aside, there's a couple of good action scenes, but then when you realize that the action scenes are just surrounded in stupid, it's just like it's hard to enjoy them. There's a villain. The villain is terrible in every conceivable way. When he's first on screen, I was like, what? This is an actor in a biggest movie of one of the biggest movies of the year. They pick, you know, I've seen him in other things and he's not bad, but in this role, he was terrible. It was written terribly. He was acted terribly. And he actually does that thing at one point where, like, you know how the villain like explains something to the good guys that he doesn't need to take the time to explain to them. They don't need to know. And if they were going to reveal it in the story, they should have just done it organically. But then it's so stupid. Like, there's just so much stupid shit. And if little changes had happened, it probably could have been really good. But what I ended up getting was just a really terrible plot filled with holes that didn't make sense. Like, there's just so many things, like, I can't even break it down. They doubled down on the military application in the stupidest way. And then they start doing the whole, like, oh, instead of combining these two things with this, we combined it with that. And I'm like, but that animal was already combined with that other type of dinosaur. How can you combine it again? It's already.
They're combining the combines?
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't. It's like, okay. So they basically explained that the new dinosaur, it's called an Indoraptor, and it shouldn't be any spoiler that it's got some of the Indominus Rex and the raptor in it. But the Indominus
oh my God,
Rex,
it's like a T-Rex and a raptor?
But the Indominus Rex already had raptor in it. How do you... And if you'll understand, it'll be like, well, maybe they just simulated a new dinosaur, but they specifically say they needed the Indominus Rex DNA to make this thing. But I'm like, the Indominus Rex DNA already has raptor DNA in it. What do you mean? Like, what do you, like,
They're like
I don't watch
trying
them
to make him seem way cooler than he is.
No, but it's just like, it's fine. Like, I don't need it to be scientifically accurate, even though Michael Crichton went to incredible lengths to keep Jurassic Park as scientifically accurate as you possibly could with something that isn't possible to happen, really. At least not the way that they talk about it.
Yeah.
There's really weird things that they've done in the last, like, 20 years with reverse genetics in animals and stuff, which is interesting. But, like, the amber stuff isn't necessarily possible. But they went to incredible lengths to be as accurate as possible with what they could be accurate with.
Yeah.
And then the movie did the same thing, had a lot of hands-on people. So it's like just the fact that it just spits in the face of that kind of stuff is annoying. And then it's just like everything about it is stupid. Like, there's moments, there's just like literally there's 3 moments where the bad guys are like, we should do this because no one will know anyways. And it's like, then why aren't you doing it? Like, why, like, I can't say it without spoiling it, but, like, there's just these moments that, like, and I had some kid arguing with me online, and I'm like, just because you have a counter for everything I'm saying doesn't mean that your counters aren't just as stupid as the reason why it happened in the movie in the first place. Like,
yeah. So it's poor writing that it comes down to?
Terrible writing. Fucking Trevorrow. Colin Trevorrow should be fucking ashamed of himself for...
Is that the
guy?
Know,
who hired him?
Is that the guy we're talking shit about?
He directed the first one, and he wrote this one with somebody else. And it's bad. Oh my God. And then there was an end credit scene that was the most pointless end credit scene I've ever fucking... I made a meme about it.
I saw your video about it.
Yeah.
What is it?
50 second... I made a 50-second video talking about like a 20-second end credit scene that fucking nothing happens in. That didn't already happen at the end of the damn movie. It's so fucking stupid. I hate it. If you like it... Dude, if you like the movie...
Hold on. If you like the movie, that's totally cool. Everyone takes in media and things differently.
Yeah, but I'm picturing like that you, just admit that it's bad.
I'm picturing you being super pissed at the end of the movie and then waiting through all of the credits and then like one last kick to the gut that got
I wasn't even, when it was first done, I wasn't even that pissed yet. I needed time to like really think about what I had just seen. But then the end credit scene happens and everybody who stayed was like, well, that was pointless. So then I was like, that was fucking stupid. And everyone around me was like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Did you go with somebody? Because, like, I'm just trying to picture the car ride home with you.
It was a
Even
2-hour
more
car
fired
ride
up
home.
than-
It was a 2. And luckily she hated it too. Luckily, and it's just like,
Dude, okay, have you ever like had a thing where like you went to the movies with somebody and then like you fucking hated it but they loved it, or vice versa?
I feel like that's happened a couple times because I am usually more open to movies, especially like weirder movies. So I'll be like, oh, that was so good because of this when you think about this and that, and they're like, I thought it was weird, and I'm like, that's okay, I can understand why you thought it was weird, but this was just bad. This was a bad movie. And like when people try to argue with me, and I'm like, fundamentally at its core it fails at everything a movie is supposed to be. It had a bad plot, had bad acting, had bad directing. It failed the villain test. Villain test is if you can swap that person out with any. I didn't even know
there was like a fucking villain in Jurassic Park, man.
There's not supposed to be. The villain is just supposed to be human ignorance.
Yeah.
That's the villain.
That is the problem, and we gotta figure it out.
And it was just bad. And like, I wish like when it may be way many, like actually just watch my review. If you've seen it and you want to know my thoughts more and you're like, oh, I thought it was pretty good, I don't know why it was bad, just watch my review and you'll get
I'm gonna be real. I got the usual like COD pros and people I follow on Twitter being like, saw Jurassic World, it was pretty good. And I'm like,
I know. But it's just not like I think I know a lot of it's because I love Jurassic Park so much, but like in my opinion, I'm living in a dark vortex world where Solo is getting all of this fucking hate because Disney decided to release it less than 6 months after the last one, less than a month after Infinity War, and people, it's like hard to make somebody care about Han Solo that isn't Harrison Ford. I get that, but it was actually a good movie, and it's failing because people are already just so pissed at what happened with The Last Jedi, or they're just burnt out and they don't trust Disney to make a good Star Wars movie, so they should have just released it around Christmas. So I just feel like I'm in this fucking vortex where people are like, oh yeah, Jurassic World's not that bad, but it is actually a terrible movie.
Damn,
and if
Jedi.
I think it appeals, if you like big dumb monster movies, you'll like it because it's stupid as fucking shit.
I was gonna say that like as a counterpoint, I am never gonna go see a new Jurassic Park movie and expect like the apex of cinema.
But I didn't exactly. I went into it being like, this is probably going to be
like
average.
Dinosaurs, action movies, some Chris
But it's
Pratt,
not because there was too much sadness. Bryce Dallas Howard. Thank you for also proving my point. Somebody tried to argue with me that the reason that because I said that it made more sense for Chris Pratt to make more money than Bryce Dallas Howard because he's more marketable right now and more people know who he is and more people give a shit about him. Not that she's a bad actress.
I haven't seen her in anything but Jurassic Park.
She's in 50-50 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, and she's a bitch. So like she's.
Damn, like her or the character?
No, just the character. She's
I was about to be like, damn, Jenna, you throwing shots at this poor Bryce
and she's
girl.
in that. She's in an episode of Black Mirror, the one with the social media ranking.
Oh, I know who that is.
That's what I mean. So people know who she is when you point her out, but you shouldn't. If you don't have to point out who Chris Pratt is, you say Chris Pratt, and you're like, oh, cool, Star-Lord. Like, he's marketable. There's a reason, and then somebody argued with me, so I made that poll, and I think it finished with, like, I said, who do you know more? And it's like
I voted Chris
94% voted Chris Pratt. And I was like, thank you for proving my point. And you just proved my point again. So,
I mean, listen,
either way.
Jedi, you can't argue with dumb people. You never can prove them. Even if you do a poll and I just say it, the kid will never be like,
he wasn't a kid. He was an adult. I actually like the guy. We have good conversation. I think it's because he thinks she's pretty and he doesn't like Chris Pratt. And I'm like, just that's personal opinion.
I think she's pretty too, and I think Chris Pratt is pretty, but I'm really
pretty. But it's like there's probably tons of actors that I don't like that I know are a bigger deal than other people.
Yeah,
and that's fine
for sure.
But yeah, it's not. If you liked it, I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm just the kid that was arguing with me online. He said that it basically got to the point where he was like, "I didn't like the first Jurassic Park. I thought it was boring." And I'm like, "Well, then that's the problem because that means you don't like Jurassic Park."
When did you see it?
I don't know. That means you don't like Jurassic Park because he was complaining about the power outage stuff, and I was like, "You just clearly did not pay attention to the movie then."
Yeah, I even like rewatched Jurassic Park like pretty recently, and I was like, "I fucking love this movie."
I know. I rewatched the movie the other night. I'm rereading the book right now because it's fire. It's fuego.
Can I confess that I didn't even know there was a book?
You can confess.
What came first, the book or the movie?
Oh, the book. Michael Crichton is like Michael Crichton wrote the book that Westworld's based off of too.
What?
Dude's fire. Dude has like great ideas. He's dead now, but
R.I.P. bro. Thanks for
R.I.P. He was also involved in ER. I think it was the creation of ER, one of those shows. Really weird. But yeah, he wrote. There's two books. So Jurassic Park follows the movie a little bit more. There's a lot of extra stuff in it, but it follows this main story. Like the movie follows that story a little bit more closely. Then Lost World just goes completely off what the book did, and that was their downfall. That's why Jurassic Park: The Lost World is not as good because the book is way better.
Should have stuck with the story, bro.
Yeah, but definitely check it out. So like the book came out in 1990, and I think it was like that book, the bidding war for that movie started before the book was published. Like Warner, Universal, and somebody else were all fighting for it before the book was done because they were like,
they knew that was that hot shit.
Yeah, and then luckily they get Spielberg, who is like literally one of the best directors in the world.
Peaking, right?
That was at his peak, and you got the person who can do the wonderment of something like E.T. and it's like the tenseness of something like Jaws, and can bring it together into one thing. Bro, he's amazing. Like, especially back then, that was when he was like fucking on point, and they did so much incredible stuff with like the mix of CGI, animatronics, and all this other stuff that was like
really before its time. Even like, because like I said, I rewatched it recently, and I was like, this doesn't look like it was made in the 90s.
No, because they relied way more on practical effects, and he cared very much, like shot by shot. There was a ton of stuff they could have stopped 10 stages before and been like, this is passable for right now, but he was like, I don't believe that that's a dinosaur, so that means no one else is going to believe it's a dinosaur either. So they kept working on it and kept working on it, and like, it's amazing. Bro. It's absolutely incredible. This is not.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry I went
F you, Star Wars. I mean, fucking Jurassic Park. Damn, she just like got half that bottle down during that rant. I don't even know how, because I swear you didn't take a drink.
Because I never shut up.
Yeah, I swear you didn't stop to take a drink.
Yeah, and like it's weird. For the most part, people are agreeing with me, but it's like on my video, people are agreeing with me. On Twitter is where I'm getting people being like, I kind of liked it. But I'm like,
does it, and okay, I'm going to ask you this. Does it upset you when people think differently, or does it upset you when they just don't get the points of what you're saying?
It upsets me more when they don't get the points of what I'm saying and don't try to, like, I don't want to try to tell somebody that their opinion is wrong, but like when somebody is like trying to tell me that Jurassic Park 1 is worse than Lost World, they're wrong. Objectively, not subjectively, they are objectively incorrect.
Yeah.
It's okay. So like, if somebody's like, I liked it because somebody was like, I liked it, but I'm a fan of big dumb monster movies. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But when I'm pointing out plot points and you're plot errors, and you're like, no, that's not a plot error, and I'm like, but it is. It really is. Like, how can you argue that it's not? Because this is why.
Because they're like arguing like
stuff that like
you guising it behind opinion.
If you're just like, I thought it was a fun ride, so I had a good time watching it. Like some of the dinosaur moments were really cool. I don't get emotional like you do, Amanda. So the dinosaur sad stuff didn't bother me. But I'm like, that does bother me.
Like Amanda went into the movie emotionally attached to the dinosaurs.
To dinosaurs. And I knew it was going to be sad, but then I thought once the sad part was done, it was over with. But then it got sadder.
Oh, no.
I was like, why would you do this to me? Ugh. But yeah, so that's my opinion there. So it doesn't bother me when people disagree with me. I like having good conversations with people. I will say that there's some stuff I'm super stubborn about, and this is one of those things because I truly believe it's that bad. I'm going to be stubborn about it. But there's other things that people are like, I didn't like Solo for this reason. I'm like, oh, well, I thought it was a fun ride because of this reason. I enjoyed it,
Yeah, totally okay to like different things. But that's annoying when people are like, no, you're wrong. Like, what?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, like it would be so easy for me just to shut down this kid being like, oh, it's fine. We all like bad movies. But I'm trying not to be a dick. I'm just trying to offer. I stopped talking to him, but I tried offering counterpoints. But it just got to the point where he said that the more recent one was way more scientific than Jurassic Park. And I was like, what did you watch?
Whose man's?
Whose man's? There's like an entire animated science breakdown in the first Jurassic Park explaining to you how they did it. Like...
Yeah.
Not just Woo being like, we blended the dinosaur DNA of these two things because you want scarier dinosaurs. And like, that's explaining science now. That's explaining science now. I blended the DNA of these peanut M&Ms with this beer.
It's a monster now.
Now I'm fat and drunk.
The first Jurassic Park was perfect for that. Like, as a little kid, I was able to be like, oh, okay.
It's perfect. It did everything. It was appealing to
I wanted
children,
to see
adults.
until you told me. And I was like, fuck it. Because I do just want like a dinosaur crazy action
and
flick.
It's not, because like the dinosaur, there's very few moments where the dinosaurs pay off in a fun way. Like, even Jurassic Park 2, you get the guy that gets eaten by the Compsognathosauruses, like the guy who's like shocking them and then they all fucking swarm him and you're like, you're a dick and you just died. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like he had it coming.
He had it coming. You get like, the lawyer in the first one gets eaten, like it's just little things like that.
Bro, your mic keeps cutting out and I do not know why. I think it's Discord.
I think it's Discord.
But I swear it doesn't happen when we're like...
It does not.
I don't know if it's the longer we go, the more it cuts out.
Yeah.
So
Either way.
Apologies if
how about we go to advice questions
You told me you have a juicy advice question this week.
Yeah,
and I
so
got
far we've
excited.
I've got 4 questions. Let's try to get through them if we can. Are you okay to go through them? Do you got time?
Yes, queen.
Okay, yeah.
I got time. I'm not coughing anymore, so I got all the time in the world.
So this is a juicy one.
Wait, we're doing the juicy one first?
Do you want me to leave this juicy one for last?
I feel like we gotta save the juicy one.
Okay, we'll save the juicy one.
I think it's listeners.
Okay, so this one's from like a really long time ago because it's from June 2nd and we just haven't done a podcast since then. So
yeah, it's been like 5 years since we recorded one.
Yeah. So
hopefully, person, if you're still out there.
Yeah, hopefully. Dear Amanda and Ashley, I was hoping to get some advice on something that has been bothering me for months now. Around a year ago, I weighed 145 pounds and stood at 5'7".
Bro, your thing's cutting out.
Really?
5 years ago, I whatted?
So around a year ago, I weighed 145 pounds and stood at 5'7". After a heavy battle with depression, I came out on top, but I now weigh 175 pounds. I'm going to the gym for about a month and a half, and I managed to drop to 163. But since then, 3 weeks ago, I have not been able to drop any more with the same workout and diet plan. I'm not sure what to do. The part I need help on...
Is this a dude or a chick?
I think it's a dude, because I think I know who it is. I think it's a dude. It would make sense. 145 pounds at 5'7" for a dude is like... Normal. I'm guessing that's like more... That's like he would consider it as... I'm pretty sure it's a guy. I'm not sure what to do. The part I need help on is I both do it on purpose at times and not so much other times, starving myself. That's bad. Actually... When you starve yourself too much, I don't want to put in the starvation thing because some people get too uppity about that. But if you don't eat, your body just gets used to having to maintain what it's doing. Like you're going to lose more weight by eating properly and like regularly.
Yeah. I did some research on this because I've been like trying fasting and I didn't want to fast for like longer than a day. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, fasting 16 hours a day. Does that like slow down my metabolism? So I did a bunch of research online and read some articles. And apparently it takes like around 2 to 3 days to slow down your metabolism.
Yeah, exactly. But if you do it consistently.
I was asking if this was a girl, because sometimes girls can have a harder time losing weight.
It's true.
Like hormones and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what's happening with me. Also, I just need to put max effort into it, I guess, to really lose it.
I'm pretty sure it's a guy. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure this person...
I've heard of plateauing, though. Like, people plateau in weight loss all the time.
Yeah, it is. And that's what I'm guessing the issue is plateauing. So it's like now I'm at a point where I eat once a day and it's just bowl of cereal at best. That is not good.
Oh my God, don't do that.
I'm losing weight, but I know it's unhealthy. Yeah, don't do that. I already feel like the oddball being the gay one to some friends and family. I don't like being the fat gay one. What some people call me. Well, they're dicks. Don't hang out with them.
So let me tell you, it's not that bad.
I'm 23 and just would like to hear both of your opinions since I admire both of you being great people who promote self-love and acceptance of all. Sorry for the long message. No, it's not long at all. Honestly, you might just need to simply change up your workout routine too. You said you're doing the same routine. Your body will hit a point where it just plateaus. So you need to do, like, especially if you're getting down to like weight loss stuff, interval training. Keeping it so that you like
intense,
the
right? Is that what that means?
Well, it's short, like it's really intense, and then you slow down, and then you go really intense again, and then you kind of go moderate. So if you just keep yourself at the same pace, human beings are optimized for running. Like we have been, like literally, our gene code is optimized. That's why when you just flat out run and you're like, man, I've only lost this many calories. I've been working so hard. But if you do interval training, your body so you're going as hard as you freaking can for like 45 seconds to a minute. Or like 40 seconds, and then you kind of bring it down to more like a jog.
That's all you have to do is 40 seconds?
No, so it's like, for example, my Scarlett Johansson workout.
I could do that.
My Scarlett Johansson workout is 20 seconds of as fast as you can, and then 40 seconds of
Can the
slower.
same be done on a bike?
Yeah, it's better.
Fuck running, bro.
I usually do I do a cross trainer and an elliptical sometimes just to do different things. I'm not really a fan of treadmills, but like that's and then other things I do is in between doing strength training, I'll get like a little step and I'll do like steps for like 30 seconds or 45 seconds and just go as fast as hard as I can with different steps. And then I go back to the weight training, and it's just like it basically keeps it so that your body doesn't get used to what it's doing, which is what happens when you just run or you just stay to the same workout routine. You should be switching things up. Not so much that like your body doesn't know what's happening, but where you're going for weight loss and not muscle gain, definitely do stuff that like keeps your heart rate elevated the entire time, but switches up your normal routine. But starving yourself is not a good thing at all.
No.
Like track calories, but like eat healthy.
When you're trying to like work, like, okay, so we've had this conversation a bunch, so I'm not going to have the same conversation, but I was getting confused between, well, if I need to gain muscle, I need to eat more calories. But if I want to lose weight, I need to eat less calories than I burn. So, hello, what do I do? Like, can you be at a caloric deficit and build muscle at the same time?
It's hard.
Or is it complicated?
It's complicated. It's
So
complicated.
like my idea was to just, like cut, and then once I cut like 10 to 20
That's
pounds,
usually
go
what people
hard,
do.
eat more, bulk up,
Yeah.
and then my body will hopefully burn the rest of the fatty
'cause
fat that I
that's
got.
the other thing. Human beings, like everything, have homeostasis. So you get to a point, and that's where your body tries to keep you. Homeostasis.
Zone.
Yeah, homeostasis. So it means, like, for example, for me to get overweight, I'd have to like have a lot of really bad habits for a really long time, and then it would like stay. But to lose weight, your body is now used to being at that higher weight, so it takes more to bring it down, and that's just a thing. So like,
No,
definitely,
your body doesn't want to drastically change ever.
yeah, exactly. Your body
And that's
doesn't
why,
want to
like,
change. It wants
That's
to
why
stay.
like losing weight is so hard. Like when you starve yourself like that, like you feel like shit. And like
Yeah, you feel bad, and your body doesn't have what it takes to actually work towards properly losing the weight.
yeah, like I'm a work in progress still. I think I could tighten up my diet and I could hit the gym a lot harder. But I still like I was having times where I would be working out and like I was avoiding bread. Like I wasn't doing full keto, but I was doing like low carb, high protein and fat. And like I wasn't losing weight. I was getting frustrated. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me, dude? And so I don't know if I have like a thyroid issue. I might gotta get checked out. I'm gonna see over time. I'm gonna try like to really stick to the diet and exercise for a while, and then if I still don't lose weight, I'll get it checked out. But
try
like,
some interval training. I swear, try some interval training
okay,
and like
you're
throw
gonna have
in.
to. Jenna,
I'll
can
explain
you
it
just
to
give
you.
me a whole workout plan?
Yeah, I can.
Thanks.
And like
I'll
I said,
pay
throw
you
in cardio in
podcasts.
between doing other things. Like throw in. I've made people lose a shit ton of weight by throwing in cardio in between doing other things.
What's other
So.
things like lifting weights?
Yeah. So like do like a round of like, you know, rows, and then do steps, and then do tricep push downs, and then do steps. Or usually I'll do like one or two, like 2 to 3 exercises, then do some kind of cardio. And it just keeps your heart rate elevated. So that
So you
you're
want your
burning.
heart beating like wild when you're lifting weights?
Not like super wild. You don't want to be dying, but you don't like, because sometimes when you're lifting weights, your heart rate goes up while you're lifting, but then you rest and then it goes down.
It does.
So like you want to keep it up and then do some cardio to keep it going. Like
What I
obviously
was-
if it's getting to the point you feel like you're going to pass out, stop, but
What I've been doing is like fasted cardio because I've been doing like intermittent fasting. So I only eat
Yeah.
in like an 8 or 9 hour window.
yeah.
And then
well,
when
it
I
works for a
go
lot
in
of
the
people.
morning, it seems like counterintuitive because like usually like you want to eat before so that you could have energy while you're there.
Yeah.
But when you're in like a fasted state, you almost feel like I feel like more awake and more energized.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, it's because when you eat, it like makes your glucose levels go crazy. But
Yeah.
there's like different research on that, whether or not fasted cardio makes you lose more weight or whether having food makes you burn weight longer. But it's really what feels right to you. What is
Yeah.
going to make it so that you can get in there and have the best workout.
And
But
even
I wish you
still,
luck, dude.
dude, yeah, I do too. And also, the more weight you lose, the slower it comes
gets
off as
harder.
well. It gets
That's the thing,
harder.
too.
Like that last 10 pounds, I heard is a killer.
That's exactly it. It is way easier to gain those extra 10 pounds than it is to take off those 10 pounds.
Dude,
Like, it's just a thing. All right.
I can't wait to be thin, bro. Watch out, ladies.
question.
You're all screwed.
You're all
Alright,
screwed.
literally. No, just kidding. Okay.
Next
What's the
question.
next advice question? Good luck
Okay, so-
on the weight loss, bro.
Yeah. Hi, ladies.
Don't listen to me, though. I'm fat, okay?
You're not fat. Just had a question I need help answering. About a year and a half ago, I broke up with a guy because I was going through some problems and I needed some space. We were still close and became good friends, but about a half a year ago, we stopped talking altogether. He is now with another guy and is happy, and I'm happy for him. I recently reconnected with the guy, and we're working on a friendship again. I have an app, Grinder, which is the gay dating hookup app.
That's a gay
which-
hookup app, everybody.
Yep. And I ran into
Like
his
gay
current
guys
BF.
only.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no
I
chicks.
ran into his current BF of 8 months there.
Oh, boy.
This
Is
shocked
this the
me
juicy one?
No, actually.
Oh,
So this is just
hella
a
juicy
bonus
then.
juicy one. This shocked me because if there was one thing my ex never wanted was an open relationship. He hated the idea. His current BF did not recognize me and asked me to hook up, where I told him I know his BF. After a short talk,
Shit. He didn't give a fuck.
he went in.
I
He
would've
said
went
that
full detective mode, bro.
Yeah, he said, my ex didn't do things with other guys, but he was okay with him doing it. It seemed sketchy, and the guy later blocked me. My dilemma is I still care for this guy very much. He was my first love, and I'm barely recreating friendship with him. Should I say something? Yes. I think that if you think...
If
just
you're
be-
like trying to be friends, I think you should.
just be like, hey man, I don't know, like if this is how you're running your relationship, that's fine. Like if you're okay with it, I just want to let you know that like
I
this
would
is what
want
was said.
somebody
Like
to
take
tell
the
me.
screenshots. Take the screenshots. I would want to know.
I would
You
wanna
take the
know for sure.
screenshots of the conversation so that when he tries to say you're lying, you have the screenshots.
I have a thing. I have like a
I know you
saying,
have
like,
a thing against
I have-
screenshots.
No,
but-
not against screenshots. I don't care about that. I'm saying
Okay.
like, oh damn, you outed my shit. I know you don't like when people take screenshots, but
You're fine. You're fine.
I think like I've never had a problem when I stayed out of somebody else's business, right?
yeah.
So I try to avoid being all up in other people's business. Why you don't see me in a lot of drama.
Yeah,
First of
which is
all,
a good way to be.
I'm a pretty chill person. It's kind of hard to create drama with me, but like,
It's true.
you know, especially if like we are kind of in contact still, like if it was some guy you never, like you kind of knew that they were dating, but you don't have any contact, like that's
Just be
their
like,
business,
no,
whatever.
It's their business.
But like, yeah, that you're kind of
this-
friends with them, or maybe you still just care about them. Just be like, yo, man, like I would want somebody to tell me, here's what happened. I don't want to be involved further, but just this is what happened.
Yeah, you can literally even word it as like, hey, you know, I don't know if this is how you guys are running your relationship. That's totally fine. I just wanted to let you know because he was kind of acting weird about it.
Yeah, it seems
So,
shisty.
It seems shisty. And hey, and if he's
By
like,
the
no,
way, if
that's
you
the
want to get
agreement-
back together, hit me up. Just kidding.
yeah. Yeah, if it's like, and hey, if he's like, yeah, no, that's how he doesn't like close relationships, so this is what we're trying out, then that's fine. But then you can at least know that you said something and like,
Yeah, you don't gotta wonder about
yeah.
it. That's
I
how-
just
I'll
say
be
take
like,
the
I don't-
screenshots, otherwise the other guy, so not the ex, but the current is gonna be like, he just wants you
lying.
back. He's just
Yeah.
jealous. So make sure you have proof.
Fuck screenshots, bro.
But you need them in this situation. You know you do.
Anyone that leaks private conversations is fucking whack.
Yeah, but that's not leaking. That's
No, I know.
providing.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I
I'm
get you. I
being
get
an
you.
asshole. I'm just
But
being an
yeah,
asshole.
I would say definitely tell him. Is what I would say.
I would too. I'd be like, bro,
Yeah.
it's none of my business, but I'm just saying this is what happened. Don't talk to
Yeah.
me. Like,
All right. Next question.
this is the
We got-
juicy one?
No, we got two more.
Oh,
we got
fuck
this one
yeah,
and then a
let's
juicy
go.
one. Okay. So I
I
don't
need
really-
advice, man. We haven't been live for like a month.
Seriously, please give us more advice.
The people need us.
Give us more questions to give you advice on.
Yes.
So
Very
I don't-
qualified.
Yeah, totally. I have a
I know.
degree.
I have been living life a while, so I've seen
A
some
while.
shit.
Yeah.
Seen some shit.
Okay. Hi, Amanda and Ashley. I don't really know how to start this, so I'll just say hello. My name is, I'm not going to say
Hello.
your name. I'm
Person.
24, and I've been dating my girlfriend for a little over a year now. We've been dealing with the issue that my girlfriend is very close with her ex.
Dump
They
her.
talk almost
She's
every-
out. See ya. Gotta go. See you later. Got a blast. I'm out.
Woo!
Go
They
have fun
talk
with your ex.
almost every day, and it was my girlfriend's birthday recently, and her ex sent her gift. Not something simple, but expensive things like a necklace, which my girlfriend wore while I took her out to celebrate. I addressed the situation and explained why I feel uncomfortable and how I don't feel their friendship is appropriate. I just feel disrespected in the whole situation. I
Wait,
asked
did
her
they
to-
just say that they talked to her about it? They
Yeah.
said, hey, I don't like that shit. And she was
Yeah.
like, we're just friends.
So we're getting into it. So I just asked her to stop talking to her because it's not that I don't trust her, but I don't trust her ex. She just keeps
Stop.
saying,
Pause.
yeah.
I dislike when people say that.
Yeah,
Always.
to stop
But keep
talking.
going.
Yeah, to stop. Unless
No,
the
I
other
dislike
person
when
is being-
people say, I trust you, but I don't trust them. Like, no, the trust is between you and her in the relationship.
Yeah,
or
but
him.
at the same time is that if somebody is disrespecting your relationship, I think it's totally fine for you to be like, they're disrespecting our relationship, so that you should not be associating with them.
No, yeah, like the other person should be able to realize that and be like,
Yeah,
yeah, that is
agreed.
disrespectful. Like put the shoe on the other foot and see how it feels, or
Yeah.
think about the shoe being on the other foot.
Yeah. She just keeps saying that they're friends and there's nothing going on, and she doesn't think it's fair for me to ask her to cut someone out of her life like that. She tries to justify the relationship by saying her ex doesn't have anyone in her life to talk to about issues, so
Sounds
she's
like a
there for
personal
her
problem,
as
bro.
a
See you
friend.
pleasure later. See ya.
Yep.
Gotta go.
But to me, that's not okay. When you break up, you don't get to have that emotional relationship with each other
Wait, did they
anymore.
say how much time passed between the ex and now?
They've been dating for a little over a
Dude,
year.
your shit's a little crackly, man.
Oh, sorry. They've been dating for a little over a year.
I don't know if it's me or you.
I think it's Discord.
I think it's Discord. Guys, we're so sorry about the audio. It's Discord's fault.
Okay.
Amanda
Um,
needs to just move to Texas and be all
right.
taken care of.
You're right. So yeah, they've been dating for a little over a year, so they've been at least separated. The other two have been broken up for at least a year, at least over a year.
It's not enough time, in my opinion.
Either way, but we could have been longer than that. They've just been dating for a little over a year. So, but to me, that's not okay when you break, you don't get to have that and blah, blah, blah. she told me that she would back off and not talk to her as much, and then I can read the messages that they exchange, but she isn't going to cut her completely. So I guess I just want to get a complete third party's opinion on the subject. I'm trying really hard to be understanding, but I just feel so hurt about everything. I don't know how to approach this because I've never been with someone that insists on keeping an ex around. I kind of agree with both of you.
I do too. I think they're both fucking up.
Yeah, I think that her saying I can cut off the conversations a bit more and let you read them is really good. And then if the other...
But you shouldn't even feel the need to do that.
No. But that's what I mean, though. But it's just... And it's mixed. If you really... It's so mixed because if the other person is trying to get your girlfriend back, that's disrespectful and she shouldn't be doing that. And that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
But...
It comes down to, like, respect in a relationship. Like, number one,
Yeah.
you have to respect other people's relationships. Like, if they want to go and be with somebody, even if, like, you were with her and loved her and you think you're better than the person she's currently with, tough titties, dude. That's not the way it is. And you have to respect their relationship. And the flip side, the girl or guy, I'm not even sure what pronouns we're fucking doing
I think
right
it's
now.
all girls. I think it's all girls. I think we've
Power to
literally had an entirely gay podcast questions, except maybe one person. But
Can I get a hell yeah for that?
Hell
okay,
yeah.
So, especially girls then, you know, they have a harder time getting away from their exes because the gay community can be like a really tight circle depending where you're from. That's how it was for me for a while.
Yeah.
And so it's a little hard to get away from your ex, but you have to do it. And like, sure, this person who's talking to her ex might have the purest intentions, but like, you don't truly know the intentions of your ex, especially like this necklace gift for her birthday. That's like
weird.
Weird, bro. That's not friendly. You know, it's a little more than friendly, especially
That's
if you
the
have
only
a past.
thing. Yeah.
So I would say that the ex needs to respect your relationship, and the girl that you're seeing needs to respect that, like, yeah, that is kind of disrespectful in a way to your current relationship.
Absolutely. Yes.
And you should never, but on the same time, like, I trust you and not her. I hate when people say that because it's like the relationship is between you twos, right? It's not between like the third party that you're supposed to trust. Like, I don't have to sit there and trust all my girlfriend's friends, but I trust, like, if something happens, my girlfriend would be like, oh my God, by the way, Joe hit on me. It was so awkward. And I'd be like, haha,
Exactly.
Joe, that fucking dumbass. Haha. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got to trust Joe.
Yeah, you trying to get her to cut her off completely when they're until she does something super, super, super disrespectful. Then you can be like, okay, this is ridiculous. She tried making out with you. Why are you still talking to her? That's disgusting. But until something like that happens,
it's gonna get there though.
Yeah,
like it's trending that way.
Yeah, but that's what I mean though. Is like, then if your girlfriend's as into you as you want her to be, she'll deal with it and shut it down. And if she's not, that's your indication that the relationship's not worth it.
And tell you about it. If she starts not telling you about shit that happened, ooh, girl, you gotta go pack your things. See you fudging later. Have a nice life.
Yeah.
I hate in a relationship when they don't tell you when shit happens.
Yeah, no, I agree.
To me, a relationship is like the openest communication zone. Like, if it's not, you're gonna have problems.
It's true.
It's gonna infest itself. It's gonna like become more of an issue. The more you hide from each other, the more stuff that you choose to not say, the worse it will be for you.
Absolutely. So I feel like you're doing the right thing. Like, you're having good conversations. So hopefully,
that's why like
it continues.
like sometimes like when friends come to me for advice of relationships, I'm like, well, have you told them? They're like, yeah, kinda. It's like, no, dude. Like, really, if you're unhappy, like you have to drive it home.
Lay it out.
Like, yeah, I'm really upset about this. Let's work on it. Like. Nothing's going to solve itself, bro.
Exactly.
You got to talk about it.
Exactly.
Listen to me. I'm single in my late 20s. I know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, she's got this down.
I know how to be in a relationship. That's why I'm single, guys. So, sup?
All right. Do we want the juicy one? We got time?
Oh, my God. That wasn't even the juicy one?
No.
This is amazing.
I think this is the juicy one. Maybe the other ones were more. It's just those ones came in after I saw this one. All right. So... I've been with my girlfriend for 8 years. We were off for the
like
first...
common law.
Exactly.
Bro, they're like common law married.
They are common law married.
Holy fuck.
We were off for on and off for the first few years as we were still too young at the time. We're both 26 now, and we were still in school at the time. But now we're solid. We're talking about marriage. The plan is to get married within the next couple of years and start a family. Her best friend, who was in a really shitty relationship for too long, recently split up with her boyfriend and needed a place to stay. She has no family here, so we decided to take her in until she finds a job and a good therapist she connects with.
You lovelies.
Yeah, my girlfriend thinks of her like a sister, so we could never turn her away. Obviously, we've been taking it slow with her. She and I didn't interact all that much at the start because my girlfriend was just always around, but she went on a work weekend trip, so we're just kind of inevitably talking more.
No.
It's not going the way you think, actually, but it's
Bitch.
kind of maybe. I made her breakfast because that's what I usually do. I just make breakfast. I always make
I would
breakfast
make
for
her
the help.
breakfast too. That's not weird.
Yeah, so she assumed it was
Maybe
always my
ladies, I'm
girlfriend
good
that
at
made
making
breakfast, so I guess she thought it was special that I was making it. So the next morning, she made breakfast.
Oh.
But I told her not to worry about it. Later that day, I was in the living room watching Netflix, and she sat down with me and just started talking quite a bit. I switched the show off and engaged in the conversation because I figured she probably just needed somebody to vent to because my girlfriend wasn't around.
Wow.
Because she's my girlfriend's best friend, I asked her what she
Wait,
thought
are these
of
all chicks?
No, the person talking
This
is a
is
guy.
a guy
This is a guy.
at home alone with his girlfriend's girlfriend.
Best friend. Yeah, girlfriend's gal pal.
Just saying.
Just saying. So,
saying.
because she's my girlfriend's best friend, I asked her what she thought of the necklace that I was going to get my girlfriend for her birthday. She said it was nice, asked how me and my girlfriend had met. Apparently, my girlfriend had never really gone into deep details, so I told her about our first date.
Bitch, they're
all of these
best
different
friends
things.
and they don't even know.
Who knows?
Sorry, I'm mad. I'm getting
after
mad.
that, you
This isn't
are.
even
After
me and
that,
my
she
situation.
told me how good of a boyfriend I am. I jokingly said I'm actually a dumbass most of the time, and that my girlfriend is the one who's good. So this guy's being good. He loves his girlfriend.
Yeah, bro.
He loves his girlfriend.
Dude, it could probably be a setup, though. You never know. Some chicks are crazy and they do
It's
that
true.
shit.
Either way. So I could tell her friend felt a little bad after I said that. Maybe her ex had never said anything like that about her before. I don't know. So she just stopped talking and fell into thought. So I changed the subject, asked her if she wanted to continue watching the show, and then we sat there for about 2 hours before it was time to sleep. I talked to my girlfriend before bed, told her what we talked about, and she said it was really nice of me to spend time with her friend, and she was worried that it was going to be really awkward for her because she wasn't around.
Yeah.
We got off the phone. I went to sleep. About an hour later, I got a knock on my door.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, oh, hell no.
I opened it to find her friend. She was in tears and said she had called her ex.
Oh, no. What? Oh, my God. Now I know how you feel.
Yeah, I guess he was really manipulative, and I guess he had gone off on her on the phone, but I didn't really know what to do. So apparently she called my ex. She called her ex, and he was trying to talk her into coming back, going by the fact that she was dressed to go out. It nearly worked.
Oh, my God. Girl,
yeah.
no. Stop.
No.
Don't
I
go back to
offered
your
to
ex,
call my
dude.
girlfriend for her so they could talk it out, but she said she didn't want to bother her. At this point, I wasn't sure how to handle the situation. So I just decided that I would do what my mom did and make her some tea, and we would just kind of like hang out until she calmed down.
There you go.
Yeah. Her friend eventually relaxed, thanked me for sitting with her, and apologized for waking me up in the middle of the night. This happened this past weekend. My girlfriend is back now. Everything seems to be okay, but I noticed today that her friend kept looking at me, smiling at me, walking by my home office for no reason.
Oh, shit.
She was also wearing a white dress and had her hair down, which is exactly how I described my girlfriend on our first date together.
Oh, no, she's crazy, dude.
Very similar to how I described my girlfriend before. Now, maybe I'm just overthinking it. In fact, I hope I am. The last thing I want is to make things worse for everyone, but I'm worried that my kindness this past weekend has been taken the wrong way. She hasn't said anything or done anything massively wrong, but it's just the feeling I'm getting from her. I don't want to wait until it gets worse.
You could just tell.
Yeah, but I also don't want to overthink it and create drama over nothing. Do I tell my girlfriend or wait it out? I don't want to stress my girlfriend anymore.
Wait it out.
Ooh.
You're fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine?
Wait
I'd say
till
wait
she
it
does
out.
something where you can be like, "Hey, girlfriend, this was kind of weird, by the way."
Yeah, I would just be like, man, it's so weird. I told her about the outfit that you wore on our first date, and she's wearing it now. Isn't that odd?
I mean, that could be like a coinky dink, though, bro. You don't
Yeah,
know.
it could be. But yeah, I would say wait it out. Wait it out. Just be very cautious and try not to be in situations where the two of you are alone.
Wait, your thing cut out. Try not to be what?
Oh, I said try not to be in situations where you're with her alone.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Maybe
yeah,
if
just-
you're getting these weird vibes and like looks from her, I would be like,
Yeah, wait it out. And if for some reason your girlfriend has to go away for work again or something, like plan some evenings with the boys.
yeah.
And just
Saturdays
really
are for the
drive
boys
home the
anyway.
friend things. Just really drive home how much you love your girlfriend if you're around her, and then just like, just really just drive that.
Just
that
keep
home.
calling her homie and bro. And
Yeah,
stuff,
literally
dude.
just be like,
Or, dude.
You're such a good friend to my girlfriend, who I love so much.
Have you ever been dude zoned?
No, you asked me that already today on this podcast, at the beginning of this podcast.
No, I asked you if you'd been homie zoned.
What's dude zoned?
It's different.
How is it different?
Do you call a girl you're interested in dude? Ever?
Sometimes, but like...
Fuck. I mean, yeah, same, dude.
I feel like I've only ever done it with people that I didn't think I had a chance with.
Oh, true. I could see that.
Because you're like, I don't have a chance with them. Let's just be
There's
homies.
no way she'll ever like me, amazing Amanda the Jedi.
Exactly. And then you find out like 4 years later or like 6 months later that like, in fact, they were. And it's too
You're
late.
like, fuck. Missed opportunity.
Exactly.
I never had that, like, in high school. I never had a girl that, like, liked me when I wished or whatever.
Oh, I've had it.
So, just for clarification, dude zone is a friend zone or no?
Probably
Maybe it
for.
depends.
I feel like, okay, if it's a girl doing it to a guy, yes. If it's a girl
Not
doing it to
girls
another
doing it to
girl, I
girls?
don't think so.
Really?
If a girl goes to a guy and is all like, dude, you're so cool, dude, then it's like, probably not into you.
I guess I could call a chick that I thought was cool or cute dude, but if I call you bro, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
You ain't ever
Agreed.
getting out of the bro
Agreed.
zone.
I ain't calling anybody cute, bro. Sorry if I've called you bro. And I mean cute that I would want to date. Let's put it that way.
Same.
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody that you had in the dude bro zone, but then you thought, damn, like later?
No.
Same. I know
Same.
right away. Like when I meet
right
somebody,
away.
I'm like, yep, I would.
Yep.
Or, yep, I wouldn't.
Yep.
That's not like with you. I met you. I was like, nah.
Nope.
And like I got the same vibe back, so I was like, okay, cool. Because it's super awkward when someone likes the other one and you can't
wouldn't it
just
have been
be platonic.
so weird if I had been like super into you?
Oh, I would have
Wouldn't it
thought
been
it was the worst. We
so
wouldn't be doing
weird?
this podcast.
I know it would have been the worst. It would have been.
Good thing. Dude,
Good
watch us
thing.
like definitely get married in like 7 years though.
Oh, God,
People are
no.
gonna be like, you guys were all lying.
No, I don't think it'll ever happen. I just
No.
don't think we're compatible that way.
Like I said, no, we're not. Like I said,
No.
when I meet somebody, I just know instantly. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when I first meet somebody, in my head, it's like they go through a sorter. Does that make
Yeah.
me sound like sexist? I really don't mean it that way, but I just mean
No.
like you meet someone and in your head, you're either. Well, I guess I'm essentially not interested in everyone until
Yeah.
I meet someone where I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, because sometimes you meet people that you're like, it could go either way. So that they're just kind of sometimes there's immediate like, no, I could never date you, not interested in you at all. Then there's other people that are like, I'm not interested in you right now, but like you've got a great personality and you're attractive. So like it wouldn't be the worst thing. It's just immediately right now in my head, I'm like, no, it's probably not.
But I agree with that, but also like if I was ever in the middle zone, I wouldn't want to,
I think the middle zone can become stronger as you get to know the person more, or it can get weaker as you get to know the person more.
Yeah, true.
You know?
I guess that actually is true. I've met people where I'm like, oh, you're cool, and then I'm like, oh shit, you're really cool. I didn't know you were.
And sometimes that
super
makes it
cool.
worse. Sometimes you're like, oh, you're cool, but like it's fine, I can handle it. And then you talk to them more, and you're like, shit,
Yeah, that's
you're really, really cool.
That happened to me once. Upon a time.
Last week.
Fuck you, bro. All right. Anyway, did we give this person advice? Did we?
Yeah, we said that they should wait it out and just try not
Oh,
to be
yeah.
alone with the person. If they have to be alone with the person, really just keep driving home how much they love their girlfriend and make them feel like a friend, like no matter what. Just,
Yeah, like
really-
if like maybe she's okay, let's assume she is interested in some way and you made her feel that comforted awesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that got taken the wrong way and you gotta
Yeah.
cool out with it a little bit. Like
Yeah,
still
just
be chill, but
don't-
don't
yeah.
be like
making
I'm
her
your-
tea, I guess.
Yeah, I'm your new best friend.
Yeah,
Hello.
just be like, we're going to find you a really nice guy that you deserve so that we can go on double dates. Like, really just drive home the separation that you are dating somebody and that, like,
Side
she needs...
note, if you're best friends with someone and you, like, catch feels
Try
for
to
their
steal the-
significant other and try to do some weird homewrecker shit,
You
you're
suck.
a piece of shit. and I
Especially if
don't
they're
like
taking you into their home,
Yeah.
letting you stay
Bitch.
there.
Mm-mm.
Not cool, man.
See you
Lady?
friends later. Put the dress away and stop doing your hair. Look as ugly as possible when you stay there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But, like, yeah.
Yeah, it also sucks if it's the other way around. If like you stay with somebody because you're in a tough spot and their significant other starts getting creepy with you, then that sucks too. But like, don't be the person accepting the kindness and being the homewrecker.
Yeah. Maybe she's just vulnerable. I mean, she clearly was vulnerable.
She probably is. And if you're used to like an abusive person, you're probably just trying to latch on to anything you can. But still, not okay.
Dude, it sucks because like people who are in like those abused relationships, like you show them any like niceness and they're like, oh my God, yeah, like I need this, because they're so used to being treated like shit. And that's why even like the person that treats them like shit will be like, yeah, they'll like say all the right things and they're like, oh yeah,
yep,
I should be with you then. I guess it's all fine. But like, it's fucking not, bro.
It's not fine.
You're gonna be okay though, girl with the white dress. You'll be fine.
Exactly. You'll be fine. Just stay away from the boy.
Too.
Exactly. Everybody's gonna be fine.
Hide your dick.
Hide your dick. Keep it tucked.
Tuck it
Silence
in.
of the Lambs, that shit.
Bruce Jenner style. Okay, that's offensive.
So right back. Silence of the Lambs, that shit. That's what we're saying.
It was a joke. Not offensive at all to the trans community.
No, never. It's okay. They don't tend to like her.
Homies.
They don't like her anyway. So
no, they don't.
No, she's shitty.
I have a few trans friends from back home, and they're not a big Caitlyn fan. Can you believe that she's against gay marriage?
Yeah, she's against all sorts of shit because she's shitty.
And
person.
she killed that lady in a car accident.
I know. She
but
did.
That was Bruce, so it's cool. Like what?
No, same person. You can't have it both fucking ways.
No.
Shitty.
Listen, Caitlyn Jenner, you do you, boo boo. But at the same time, like, how the fuck do you not support
How the fuck
gay
you gonna
marriage?
be so damn
She's
shitty?
Like, yeah, I'm more of a traditionalist. Like, what?
Bitch, fuck off.
You're not okay. Listen, I think that you can have traditional values and still be trans or
Absolutely.
whatever. But come on, man. It's your own people
on.
you're hating on. Apparently, did you read? I read like some Twitter blurb, so this has got to be true. She's, I guess, taken back some of her support for Trump because of some of the stuff that has gone down.
Well, that's at least a step in the right direction.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, bro, where are you at,
Where?
wise? Where do you live? I guess, like, you got to be so detached from reality, though, at this point in your life. Think about, like, the Jenners.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. They really are. They live in a different bubble.
They
and, like,
do.
it's their fault, right? Because they choose to do all that. But at the same time, like, how weird must it be? Like, do you think that they know that they, like, can't mesh properly with, like, the real world? Like,
probably. Because there's tons of celebrities who can, and they just don't. So, like...
True.
Damn,
I can't believe Kim Kardashian went to the White House, bro. And, like...
advised
or lobbied on the side.
Oh, I can believe it.
Because
it's 2018 in America.
Psh, what the hell is 2019 going to be like?
I don't fucking know.
It's been pretty buck wild this year, dude. I'm not going to lie.
It's been crazy.
2016 was like...
I thought 2018 was going to go a lot different than it's been going. It hasn't necessarily been bad, but, like... It's not as lit as I was waiting for.
Yeah, it hasn't been the best.
Yeah.
It hasn't been the worst.
No.
But it hasn't been the best.
It might have been one. It's probably, if you do a historical look of like what the worst years have ever been on Earth, at least in modern civilization, it's probably up there. Though, if you think about all the different wars, if you think about all the different wars, and you think about all the different arguments that are happening and all the different like nuclear threats and things like that, it's not one of the worst worlds, but it's probably one of the worst we've had in the last like 40 some years.
Like a top 5.
I'm gonna say like at least era times, like little pockets of time right now, I think is one of the worst that we would have had in like the past like 40, 50 years.
Why is that? Just because like
just everything, like poverty records are all off the like the records, like debt's insane. Famine's insane. Everybody's trying to escape countries. There's wars going on everywhere. There's resources are being like depleted. Like it's like really rough,
bro. And like
maybe that's just
like,
sensationalist
really
thinking, but
and sheltered.
We are, and I know that things have always been bad, and it's probably just because I notice it more. But
and maybe once you get older, you start to pay more attention. I definitely started to pay more attention.
Oh, for sure. I just think that we're.
I remember
in a rough
back
pocket.
in like the 90s, everyone was like, we're all gonna die. Y2K. Like that seems
but
like
that's
what
I mean.
Now.
No, that's what I mean. Life had to have been so much simpler back then that's what people were worried about, not being able to make it into the year 2000. That's what I mean.
They thought all the computers and shit were gonna like turn off or whatever.
Yeah,
like our
come
electronics
on.
weren't gonna work.
It's crazy.
I don't remember why was that? Why did they
People
think all the electronics were going to stop
Because they
working?
just didn't know what would happen once it hit the new century. That's literally it. They just didn't know what would happen if the computers would know how to process it.
People are stupid.
I know.
It's actually true. Like, we are dumb. Like, I know I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell on, like, most subjects.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not as dumb as some other people. So
Oh, I
it's
know.
cool.
Look, Ashley, there's flat earthers out there.
I mean,
Ashley, stop.
Did you see Shane Dawson's video about that?
No, I did not, because I don't watch Shane Dawson.
Oh my god, you should. He's amazing. So his brother is like kind of a flat earther. And so Shane was like, of course
God.
I'm not, but I need to know like why you think this.
Yeah.
And some of the shit that he was saying scientifically doesn't make any sense, but
No.
for what he wants, like the reason he wants to believe it actually kind of makes sense. Like he wants to believe that we're not just this like product, I guess. I can't say the product of this Big Bang, right? That we're actually like this flat, made by God world.
No, that makes less sense, and that's even
It
more
does
stupid.
make less
that's
sense.
even more
but
stupid.
like theoretically, like as far as his feelings go, and
He's
as far as
wrong.
like his life meaning, that makes him feel better, right?
Yeah, that's stupid. I'm
It
fine
is
with people choosing
stupid
things.
and
I'm
not
fine with people
scientific.
having beliefs that make them feel better about their life, but not when it literally spits in the face of science like that. Because
Like he literally believes we're on a
that's
flat Earth with like a dome, and then
that's
like God's chilling.
disgusting. That's
like,
actually disgusting. What does he think
watching
of?
us.
What does he think of astronauts?
Well, the moon landing was fake, Jedi, and you would know that if you were done your research.
That's actually
okay?
like this is all.
I actually
all
read
the,
it. I read
all
a
the
tweet-
dinosaur bones were planted too.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yes.
Disgusting.
I read a tweet the other day. It was like, these people that think the moon landing was fake have obviously never had to go to a video shoot and light an extremely flat, long horizon in the background with artificial light. I'm like, damn, touche.
And back then,
Yeah. But the flag was waving, Jedi. How? How? Think about it.
they explained that. I'm not
I know.
getting
I'm
into
literally
this.
just like trying to be
I'm
the other
just
side of
not-
the coin to you, and it's just not working.
No, because I think it's the stupidest thing. I think that explanation makes it stupid, and it literally is you saying, I want to be so ignorant in my life to shelter my own self, so you need to listen to me, is what that sounds like.
Or they like feeling like they're woke and they know more than you, and you're really just like, but you're dumb though. I think the moon thing actually. Here's what I believe about the moon. All right, are y'all ready? Strap in. Not on. Okay.
1
The
second.
moon. Yeah, take a drink, Amanda. This will blow your fucking mind.
Okay.
All right. The moon landing was not fake. However, the
The footage
produced
was.
images and footage was reproduced because they were unable to do it on the moon. That's what I believe, based on little to no effort and scientific fact. But think about it, bro. Like back in these days, Jedi, film cameras couldn't even be brought through the X-ray machine at the airport. So how the fuck were they up on
Ashley,
the moon?
They
What?
can be. They can
No, they
be.
can't.
You guys just have... mine goes through the fucking security thing at the airport all the damn time, Ashley.
Film?
Yeah.
Bro,
oh,
I worked at a 1 hour photo. I
the
had
film
personally-
ones.
The film, yeah. This is
yeah,
what they were
that's
shooting on
different.
back then.
That's fucking different.
How?
You know that they have stuff to protect it. They have literally military and industrial, like they have stuff they literally design it. They're not going to design your Canon camera to withstand going to
don't believe you,
space
Jedi.
because they don't need to.
The flag was waving.
Oh my
the fucking
God.
rig that he was in was fake. It's pretty clear, Jedi.
Hey, Ashley, get ready to do the outro.
Pretty clear. Jedi, come back. Jedi, come back. Come on now. Jedi, why'd you leave? Guys, she literally left the call, if you guys can't tell.
I said get ready to do the outro.
All right, guys. So thanks for listening to Power Down. I'm so glad that Amanda is tilted by my pretend.
I think it's funny as hell.
Conspiracy
No, I think it's funny.
theorist-ness.
I think it's funny.
I actually might believe that. I still need to research it, but I don't really
You
know.
need to research it because that just sounds like something that you read very briefly in a Reddit post and you're like, yes.
No, I heard it on a couple podcasts where I'm like, that sounds like it could have happened.
Good Lord.
I'm just saying they had a hard time making a photo shoot happen on the moon, and they had to make it look cooler, and like we won the space race. Okay, Jedi, thanks.
Trust me, if we faked that, the Russians would be like on us like fucking crazy. They would be
I
like,
agree. It was
"Fuck
super
America."
like, dude, that kind of goes back like, literally, the biggest like worry back then was obviously like nukes and shit, but like also the space race.
Space race and the Cold War. Those were the things.
Imagine if like the space race was now.
It'd be so crazy.
Except it is now. It's between Elon Musk and the fucking guy that owns Amazon.
Yeah, because it's domestic exploration. It's us being able to get up there, just the average ass person.
NASA can't control those pictures anymore, man. We're gonna figure out about the Earth, bro. Just saying. All right, now by the way, I'm joking. I don't believe that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just like to see the reactions that Jedi does to my stupidness.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
This has been a long episode, but I love it. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thanks for listening. I need to say this at the beginning, bro. You can listen to us on iTunes and SoundCloud and on this YouTube channel. So if you want to listen, like have it updated automatically on your iTunes, boom, there you go. And yeah, seek us out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Follow all our social medias. They're down in the description. Thanks for everything. Any last words,
thanks
Jedi?
For everything. Just thanks for everything.
The Earth is flat.
Go see Solo instead of Jurassic Park.
Yes.